the following presentation of the National Football.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
Well, it seems like we say the same thing, doesn't it, going into every season? And it's part of being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bigger spotlight in sports. The pressure is on you from day one, and Dak Prescott has never shied away from any of it. So can he get back healthy? Can he be out there for all the regular season games? Because when he's been healthy and that group around him has been intact, they're a perennial playoff contender. Can they get back to that? I think that's what everyone around the league is wondering. And a lot of that success down in Dallas is going to come down to the play at quarterback by Dak Prescott.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is fun. What a throw. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 6.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all
one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The Niners offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. It's it. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Now McCaffrey loses the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Open space to the 35. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Williams gets it on the drive. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air. This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the...
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs. Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First and 10 at the
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Throwing again is Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
For San Francisco.
Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot, and we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime.
Yeah, here we go.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 33 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to sneak it here, and it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Here's first and 10.
46-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. a move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, Purdy. Rolling right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The 49ers out for the punt. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He's inside the 40. Javonte Williams. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Niners take over.
The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Oh, the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
It's that.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. Luke Gifford in on the tackle.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Play action now. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. We'll try to run for it with Williams.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the
On 4th
37-yard
down,
line.
here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try.
Cowboys field goal.
This one from 54 yards out. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
First and 10 at the
Special teams coach is getting a lot of high fives on the sideline, and rightfully so. I mean, they executed that fake to perfection. He dialed it up all week after watching game film, ran it in practice, convinced the head coach to give it the green light, and the offense runs back onto the field.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal to the 5-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Cowboys field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to be an unmitigated disaster. Kicker run down, belted behind the line, but a head scratcher. It's a turnover on down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now back near his goal line. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 12.
Back near the goal line, it's Purdy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw is Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's down. Left side, caught by Lamb. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him.
And now, when you look at this, it's a fake. And he's going to be close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turned it over on downs. First and 10 for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. No run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the 49er
out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pushed out to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Recovery by the Cowboys.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the